Oh, you're gonna show them how to cover. Be sure that you like this video, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon at the bottom so you're notified whenever we post new videos, and you too could see the foolishness that me and Teddy get up to sometimes. Hello and welcome to another Talk Time with Teddy. Today me and Teddy are here to talk to you about deep pressure therapy or deep touch therapy, whichever you want to call it. So deep pressure therapy comes from the idea of basic human behaviors that have been proven to calm us. So like being held, certain pressure points in your body release serotonin. And before you go thinking about how unimportant that is, let me just tell you that serotonin is believed to regulate mood, social behavior, appetite, digestion, sleep, memory, and sexual desires and functions. So I wouldn't write that one off as unimportant just yet. And if you think back to historical Native Americans, they wrapped their babies in snug cradle boards, those little... that's one of the things I didn't put in my notes. But look it up. You know what I'm talking about. You probably already do know what I'm talking about. Miss Jones, you know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. Why don't you leave that in the comments so everybody else can know what I'm talking about. Thank you. I'm sorry. And this was to ease the fussiness of the baby. So the pressure of the fabric being wrapped around them and the board, or just the fabric alone, keeps them compressed and tight and comfortable, and just eases their anxiety, takes away their stress, and just makes everything so much better. So don't just write deep pressure therapy or deep touch therapy off as something that is just hocus pocus or whatever, because it's proven. It's proven. If you watch a baby cry and you see their mother come to them and hold them and touch them, caress them, that eases them. You can see it with your own eyes. Asylum, please. Please. Alright, okay, whatever. Whatever. Alright. So, where were we? Where were we? Let me know. Because I sure don't remember. I have to look through my notes now. Alright, so that same type of pressure that you get from, that a baby gets from being wrapped in that tight blanket cloth, that a person gets from receiving a hug from another person, is the same type of pressure that you get from stroking an animal, petting them, caressing them, loving them. It gives you that same feeling. So, before I jump into showing you how I taught Teddy the little bit of deep pressure therapy that he does know, I'm going to start off by telling you what deep pressure therapy can do to improve your life, and then I'm going to tell you the type of people that deep pressure therapy can help. I personally believe deep pressure therapy can help everybody because it just brings a sense of security and love and affection and all that good stuff. It's a stress relief. Everybody needs a stress relief, so just add that to your list of things that you could do. Tell your partner that you want more hugs. Train your dog to love you more. It'll help your life. Alright, so deep pressure therapy can help you overall in these ways. It can increase your balance. It can improve your body awareness. It can improve coordination. It can improve sleep, it can increase focus / attention, and it can decrease stress or anxiety. So, like I said, pretty much good for everyone. And if you want to know some people specifically that this would be a good thing to suggest to them or to recommend or to start them on, then those type of people would be someone with ADHD, a person that's on the autism spectrum. This could be a very acute case, or this could be a very severe case. It still helps. It would just depend on the type of deep pressure therapy that you are giving that person or that person is receiving. Alright, and it also helps pretty much any type of psychiatric disorder. So that includes mood disorders, so people with bipolar disorder, people that are borderline, people that have dementia, this could help, people with PTSD, anything it could really help with in that area, because everyone that has a psychiatric disorder has some type of trigger, something that causes them stress or just some type of overwhelming feeling, and deep pressure therapy or deep touch therapy could provide a way for them to get away from that, or to avoid them from having an episode, or whatever it is that they are looking for that would help them gain more control over their life. And now I think I am ready to... Ew, Teddy drooled on my notes. I hate it when they drool on your notes. Like, I can't just have nice notes ever for anything. But whatever. Alright, I'm gonna move back now. My bed scooted back some so I could move back easier, and I'm going to show you how it is that I taught Teddy to cover. And when I say cover, I literally mean to cover me, to cover my body. So he's going to come up from either side, straight forward, and just put his weight on me. That's all I want him to do. I did not train him to stay until I released him or freed him, because whatever it is that I needed him to provide deep pressure therapy for me, I don't know what it is, but he's just known to stay until I'm alright. I've never had to tell him, okay, get up. I've never had to tell him, okay, come back. I've never had to do anything like that. He's always stayed the perfect amount of time for me. So if you're looking for something more precise, you're going to have to teach your dog better timing. Or you can try out what I did with Teddy, and that's just spend a shitload of time with him, creating that bond and that friendship until he pretty much knows you like a friend or a sibling would. So, alright, I'm going to scoot back now. And I got some treats as a reward. He does really well. Then we're going to go outside and play some frisbee. And then I got my clicker. So in the exact moment that he does something that I like, I can tell him that I like that. And he's going to know that whatever it is that he is doing, it is good, I like it, and it's going to be rewarded. So he's going to eventually learn that whenever I click that button, he did something worth being rewarded for. And most dogs enjoy being rewarded and will therefore keep doing whatever it is that they are being rewarded for. Alright, now these go behind me so Teddy can no longer be interested in them. I'm going to move this. I'm going to put my hand down by my side, and I'm going to tell Teddy to cover. Teddy, cover. Good boy. And he just go right up there. So I'm going to go and I'm going to grab the treats. I'm going to grab the treats. Oh, God. I'm going to grab the treats that he worked so hard for. And I'm going to give him one. Because he did so good. Now we're going to start over. Teddy does know the word cover, so that's why I'm doing this. If your dog does not know the command yet, you could start off just by trying to coax them to get on top of you and to put their weight on you, and you let them know that that is good. Now he's down there messing with Xylem, so. Teddy, cover. Good boy. I'm going to give him a treat. And now, oh, he was a little bit more relaxed, but now he's all excited again. But he's in my lap, he's putting weight on me, so therefore he gets rewarded. Once he learns this completely and he listens to me and knows that I want him to get up on top of me and to put weight on top of me, then I can start telling him to lay down. Good boy, Teddy. Yeah. Good boy. Did so good. And that is essentially how I taught Teddy to cover for deep pressure therapy reasons. I know a lot of other people have taught their dogs to do more subtle versions of deep pressure therapy because it could be a little bit embarrassing when people understand what it is that you're doing and you're having your dog do it and they know that you are in a crisis or just not having a good time. And so a more subtle way to teach your dog to do that would be to get your dog to lay their head in your lap. And so a good way to do that would be to probably have someone else record while you're trying to show everyone else how to do it. Alright, come here. And you're going to coax them into putting their head in your lap. So while he's like this, I'm going to put it to the side so he's not in my crotch. He's putting his head on my lap. And I'm going to reward him. Good! And I'm going to give him a treat. You can either reward by saying good, having a mark word, or a clicker. They're both used for the same exact purposes. Sometimes it's easier to have a mark word so that way you could just say it, and sometimes it's easier to have a clicker. So it all depends. You could train your dog to respond to both. That's what Teddy here does. So keep that in mind. And whenever I learn anything more about deep pressure therapy or Teddy becomes more advanced in it, we will make another video and we will update you on it and all that good stuff. If we missed anything, please leave it in the comments. Be sure that you like, subscribe, comment. We try to make videos as often as we can about whatever it is that we can. So try to join us as we do that, right, Teddy? Right, Teddy? Right, Teddy? Right, Teddy? Come say bye, Sai. Teddy, you come say bye too. Come on, Teddy. Come say bye. Xylem's up here. You guys come say bye. You got my lipstick on your paw because you punched me in my mouth. Bye.